In a quaint, picturesque village nestled among verdant hills and vibrant meadows lived two neighbors with contrasting hearts. The first, an elderly man named Mr. Andrew, was kind-hearted and beloved by all. His home was a cozy wooden cottage encircled by lively gardens filled with flowers of myriad colors. Next door lived Mr. Gregory, a man whose heart was burdened with envy. His residence was a larger, brick structure, but it lacked warmth and charm. The garden lay bare, filled with lifeless stones and dry shrubs, as if reflecting the dormant kindness within Gregory's heart. Each day, Andrew would tend to his garden, whistling tunes that mingled with the chirping of birds which seemed to join him in harmony. His simple linen shirt fluttered in the wind, and his sparkling eyes mirrored the love he held for nature and life itself. Gregory often watched him through closed windows, his brow furrowed with jealousy and longing for the beauty that Andrew effortlessly nurtured. One starry night, Andrew heard a mysterious, gentle whisper calling him into the depths of the nearby enchanted forest. The forest was a dreamlike panorama of towering trees aglow with vibrant fruit, seemingly painted with the hues of a rainbow. Drawn by the allure, Andrew ventured into this magical woodland, where the trees whispered age-old secrets of joy to the whimsical wind. Deep within the forest's heart, Andrew discovered a small golden mortar and pestle, shimmering with ethereal radiance. Upon touching it, an enchanting melody filled the air, and the gentle voice murmured, "I am here to reward those with true hearts." At that moment, the mortar began to magically churn out gold coins, their luster rivaling that of the sun's. With newfound treasure in hand, Andrew returned to the village and, in his selfless manner, shared the fortune with the villagers. He scattered happiness like seeds in the wind, and laughter rang out in the village square as children clutched their gold coins with delight, frolicking around the generous old man. Gregory, consumed by his green-eyed monster, sulked as he spied upon Andrew's generosity. Fueled by avarice, he cunningly sought the secret of the gold. That very night, cloaked in shadows, Gregory crept into the enchanted forest. His steps were heavy with impatience and desire as he retraced Andrew's path. Upon finding the mystical mortar, he proclaimed, "Now, I shall be the richest in the village." However, the magical object remained silent. When Gregory attempted to use the mortar, it rebelled against his greed, producing not gold, but unsightly stones and venomous snakes. Horrified and enraged, Gregory lashed out at the inanimate object, the chaos consuming him. The enchanted forest, wise and old, watched Gregory's folly with sorrow, as even the trees whispered, "He who seeks without earnest, shall indeed find naught but woes." Filled with despair, Gregory floundered, lost in his web of envy and regret, while the golden mortar made its way back to Andrew. With a warm smile, Andrew thoughtfully explained to his fellow villagers, "The mortar rewards hands that labor with joy and a heart that cherishes honesty." His words resonated throughout the community, creating ripples of understanding and harmony. Left to reflect upon his actions, Gregory spent days in solitude, his heart heavy with penitence. Seeking redemption, he chose to mend the errors of his ways. He began to toil under the sun, nurturing his once barren garden and lending a hand to fellow villagers in need. In due time, the enchanted forest recognized Gregory's change. The magical mortar, compassionate and forgiving, finally rewarded him, bestowing gold coins anew. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Gregory shared his newfound wealth with open heart and open hands. Thus, with time, Andrew and Gregory forged a bond of friendship. Together, they sat in the village square, recounting tales of kindness under the sun's golden glow. The village bloomed with joy and unity, as the enchanted forest softly sang its enduring songs of friendship and love. Each rustle of leaves echoed this simple truth, ensuring that the village lived happily ever after, under the watchful gaze of its benevolent woodland.